If you're looking for something new to read, there's a whole new crop of bestsellers out there. Sarah Lee and Larry Woods, also known as Bookman and Bookwoman, have completely different opinions about which ones that they would recommend, as you always do, which is what makes it fun, right?
Yes.
Sometimes.
So what do you think is good?
I think Clock Dance by Ann Tyler is one of the best books I've read this year. This book is all about the aging of a woman from the time she's a teenager in her life up through being a grandmother. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And if you want to be right on the edge of your seat, then read Tailspin by Sandra Brown. She's hit another home run.
I like her. I think she's great. You wouldn't read that first one, would you?
Couldn't pay me enough. But my two are really good. Black Klansman. This is the true story of the first African-American detective in Colorado Springs, and one of his first cases is to go undercover in the Ku Klux Klan.
And there's a movie, too.
And there's a movie. We saw it. It's great also. It's terrific. It really is. And the complementary book to it is Rising Out of Hatred, the memoir of a white supremacist who reforms, who learns better, who renounces his previous life and gets right with us.
Nice.
It's a great story.
Sounds interesting.
Two of my favorite authors have new books out. Prisoner in the Castle is the continuation story of Maggie Hope and what she's doing as a spy for Winston Churchill during World War II. Brenda Van Treese has another fabulous book out called The Queen's Promise, the first in the series, this time set in the English Civil War.
Oh, that sounds interesting, but not to you, right?
Well, no.
Careful, careful.
Not under any circumstances.
Careful, careful.
I'm trying. I've got one by Nico Walker, Cherry. This is an almost true story. There'll be no book tour because the author is serving 10 years in federal prison for bank robbery, and this book is a novel about bank robberies. Interesting. Jonathan Kellerman and his son Jessica got the next in their Deputy Coroner series and set in California. Great storytelling.
That is a great series. I like that.
I've got a great, two great young adult books. Bells is the story of a young girl who wants to change Orleans and keep the power there. Great escape book. And Path to the Stars is the story of a brownie who went on to become a great scientist and mathematician for NASA.
And then head of the Girl Scouts.
And now head of
right?
the National Girl Scouts.
That'll be interesting.
I like Girl Scouts. I had two in the family at one time, but not the book. Lake Success by Gary Schuttenard and The Boy in the Keyhole. Boy in the Keyhole, if you like Shirley Jackson, terrible life of an abandoned child here. You'll really be scared by it. And Lake Success, it's a really multi-billionaire Wall Street broker having a meltdown as he flees New York on a Greyhound bus. Very interesting tale.
That sounds fun.
So Vox is the book everyone's talking about this fall. If you like The Handmaid's Tale, this is a futuristic story where women are only allowed to say 100 words a day. I don't want to hear anything from you and Leland. I can hear Leland laughing over there. And how they use those 100 words. It's a great book club book. Men's book clubs especially should read this. Fly Girls is a true story of 5 determined women who made a big difference in aviation during World War II.
Okay.
I've got two great picks for the younger set, Don't Blink rather, and Crunch the Dinosaur. Crunch the Dinosaur is so shy, when you say hello, he won't even come out. That's why you only see the shrubbery here. And Don't Blink is all, wrong one. Don't Blink is all about keeping him awake rather than going to sleep at night. Every time he blinks, you have to turn the page.
Oh, that sounds fun. We always have more books than we can share, but there is a complete list of today's books online at bookmanbookwoman.com. Thanks to both of you. As always, it's always fun to have you here.
Thanks.